Hello Hawthorn, I thought I would record our activities for the week on the blog, explaining what you've got on for this week and just so you can see my face. I first want to say how wonderful it was hearing so much from all of you this week and speaking to you and your families. It put a huge smile on my face to hear how much you continue to learn at home, the fact that you keep persevering with your learning, and also how helpful and kind you've been at home during this time. I've heard about all your extra activities, all the art you've been doing, the building, the creating, and I love seeing all the pictures that your parents have sent me about your hard work. Right, so this week on our blog you have got maths. Now for maths we're going back to addition and subtraction because we've already covered the content that is on White Rose. There is a video that you can watch and a worksheet that is linked to the video with the answers underneath so you can check your answers. Now, if you found any of it tricky or you don't understand where you've gone wrong, you can send me an email and I'll try and help you. Also, if you find that you finished it and you want something extra to do, underneath the days of the week of the maths task, I've attached some more websites that we use in school, so you should recognise them. We've got TT Rockstars. We've got Hit the Button where you can pick any sort of arithmetic, whether that be like your 9 times tables or number bonds. Then we've got the daily maths problems from White Rose, which are really good for your mathematical thinking. And then the core book maths questions, the bronze, silver, gold and platinum that we like to do in class. And finally, on a Friday, you might remember that we do sort of open-ended problem solving. And I get quite a few of these activities from Enrich, and they've got a whole section for children that you can explore, and there are some really good problems to get you thinking mathematically. So they're there for you to use as well. In English, we'll be writing a non-chronological, writing a non-chronological report. It is a mouthful. And you'll remember that chronological means in time order, non-chronological means any order. But as you remember from a non-chronological report, you do need to organise your report with subheadings and paragraphs that are relevant. So we wrote a non-chronological report, let's get that right, a non-chronological report about places. We wrote about Northampton and we wrote about New York and a place of your choice, which were really good. I loved reading all of those and I learned so much from all of them. So I'm hoping I'll learn some more this week. So they've written a waggle, what a good one looks like, or a model text about a griffin. So I'm assuming that you might write about a creature by the end of the week, and it'd be great if you could email me your finished products. And then for reading, the summer reading challenge will have launched. Now normally we go to the library and we get our booklet and we get our stickers and we get our medal, but things are a little bit different at the moment, so they've put it all online and you can continue your reading challenge. It'd be great to see as many Hawthorns on there as possible. And I've also put the link to my YouTube where I've read all of Kanzuki's Kingdom by Michael Mapergo, and in the process of reading through this very large book, The Skylark's War. Now I do have to apologise. With being in school and teaching more the past 2 weeks, I haven't been able to read as much as I'd like to you, but I will try and post as often as I can more parts of the story. If you're craving a little bit more stories, there on Year 6's blog, you'll be able to find all the famous 5 read by Miss Lowe and Miss Spaven. Or you can go down to Year 4, where Miss Chambers and Miss Clancy have read lots of different short stories or a few longer stories that you could listen to as well. As well as, on the family part of the blog, Mrs. Rich has been reading, Mr. Kirby, Wynne Williams, Miss Story, Miss Edwards. All of them have posted lots of little stories for you to enjoy, so have a look at those. Now, you've got 5 tasks like you do every week, which are the wider curriculum. So your first task is science. You'll continue to look at how rocks are formed. You'll be looking at rocks as large as mountains and as small as sand, and learning about erosion and weathering and the movement of the tectonic plates, which cause the earthquakes and the volcano eruptions that we've learned about previously. Now in history, you're going to continue learning about medieval monarchs, and you're going to decide at the end of this lesson who you think the worst king really was. I think that's going to be quite a hard decision because they weren't all great. And then in PSHE, you're going to help the Prime Minister answer some very tricky questions. I'm sure you'll all have lots of opinions to share on that one. And then Spanish. I should have got my phone. I've been using the Duolingo app lots at the moment. I'm on my 70-day streak, very proud of that. And I've learned apparently over 167 words in Spanish. So it'd be great to see you learning more Spanish And there's another Spanish lesson. This one is about learning how to say the date in Spanish. And then finally, your 5th task is to do some PE. Now, the Northampton virtual games have been running for a while now, and if you haven't logged in and joined, it'd be great to see more of our school being competitive. Not that I'm competitive at all. And if you're not fancying that, you can still do PE with Joe Wicks, or if you fancy something a little bit more calmer, Cosmic Kids with yoga. However, getting out for an hour every day for a nice walk or a 30-minute jog is also a wonderful thing to do. It doesn't have to be in front of the TV screen. Well, that is it for me. Oh no, I wanted one more thing to show you. On the blog last week, you remember that there was an art lesson where you had to paint somewhere or draw somewhere or do some collaging in your neighbourhood, and lots of you did some printing. I love printing. You can get a potato, carve out your shape, and you can make the most fantastic things. But being in school, I had access to some beautiful watercolours, so I thought I'd share my masterpiece with you. And this is my neighbourhood. It would be great to see some emails of what you have been doing at home and how you've been creative too, which is one of our Caterpillar values. Anyway, that is our week's lot of work, and I look forward to hearing from you all by the end of the week, letting me know how you all are and what you've been getting on with. And I just want to reiterate, I am here for you. I know I can't be physically here, but I am here as virtually as I can be. You've got my email. Any little worries that you've got, send them my way and I'll help. Or if you're finding something too tricky, or if you're just a little bit bored and want something a little bit more challenging, let me know and I will do my best to help you as best as I can in the times that we're in. Anyway, that is it from me. So take care, Hawthorn, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye.